Hi everybody, welcome to the Caldwell Show. I am Mrs. Caldwell. My name is Peia, but everybody calls me Bunny. You guys have come to view my video. Thank you so much for being here. Today, I'm finally going to be reviewing the new McGrath Huetopian Dream Mothership Palette. Now, little story time. I tried to film this the other day for you guys, but my camera messed up. And so I wanted to give you guys the best footage. So, I've already used it. However, I'm still going to take you guys through the whole 9. Thorough, beautiful review. We're going to swatch all the shades. It's going to be a good time. We're going to have a good time here. That's what I'm all about. So, let's get into it. Today, I only have my eyebrows done because I wanted to take you guys through my routine. I do have problematic acne-prone skin. And so, I wanted it to be available for all the ladies who also have skin like mine. Maybe you didn't learn any of my tips and tricks. So, I want to help you out. So, this is her. She's real cute. Sorry for the fingerprint. She's real cute. Okay, this is the back. And here she is. Let's get into it. Yes, this is such a beautiful palette. Like, hello. Alright, now let's get into the swatches. I am going to take you through them by name. Let me get the little card that it comes with all the names for you guys. Alrighty, so first I am going to swatch Skin Show Nude Ecstasy. I'm gonna put her, let's put her right there. Beautiful. Okay. Then next we're going to do Extreme Plum Noir. Oh my goodness. Sorry for my messy swatch right there. But wow, like this is absolutely stunning. Alright, then next we are going to do, here we have Secret Eden. Beautiful, like dusty rose. Again, we're dealing with Mother Pat. We all know her shadows, her mattes are like butter. Okay, next we are going to do, next we have Cosmic Bloom. Ooh, this is kind of like a red, but it also, in person, you can't really see it. It has a lot of gold shimmer in it. It's really beautiful. Gotta wipe off my hand. Okay, next we have Bond's Desire. Bond's Desire, absolutely stunning. Let me turn down my light for you guys so you guys can see the true colors. Okay guys, I turned down my light for you so you can really see them. They're absolutely stunning. Okay. Alright, the next shade is Shockwave. Oh, look how vibrant this coral is. This is gorgeous. I love Shockwave. Shockwave, you know, for me, is going to be a personal favorite because pink is my favorite color. Okay, I know it's very typical of a girl, but I like what I like. I've loved pink my entire life. I'm obsessed with pink. I actually have way too much pink in my goddamn closet.
I'm obsessed.
So, next I'm going to be swatching a duochrome. Next I'm going to be swatching Blitz Extreme. Oh, can you guys pick up on this? So this is definitely like a deep red, but it's got a shift to it. You know, what I'm starting to learn about Pat is she loves a green shift. I've seen it in like several palettes, not exactly the same by no means. All of her shades that she's ever come out with are unique, and the quality is amazing. Absolutely love it. But I have noticed she loves a good green shift, and I do too. I think green burgundies, this is like a burgundy with a green. I think that looks absolutely gorgeous on everyone, but I love it on black women, especially on deep skin tones like my beautiful little sister, Mozzie. Shout out to Mozzie Smozzie. That's my baby girl right there. I think this would be absolutely stunning with her complexion. Gorgeous. Alright, so now we're here for the fun.
Oh, go stupid. Oh, go crazy.
We are going to swatch the 3 astral shades. She always gives us astral shades inside of her Mothership palettes. What I have also learned is this time around, this is a new formula. And I got the wand, guys, so I'm gonna swatch it on my arm with no wand, no primer, no nothing. And then I'm gonna swatch it for you guys with her wand. This wand, I'm absolutely obsessed with.
No, I don't think you understand.
I will never use any sort of glitter adhesive or anything. I highly recommend it. It intensifies and bonds the pigments. Okay, so let's get into what we're all here for. This shade is Bronze Solaris 005. Oh, beautiful. Oh my gosh. I love this. I love this gold. Stunning. Next, alright, now we have Astral Venusian Orchid. Oh my goodness. So this is a pink with like gold. I see some icy blue in there. Oh my god. And guys, like, look at this. This is with no primer, no nothing. Like, Mother Pat did not come to play. Okay? However, she came for me and I didn't send for her. Okay? Because this is beautiful. So, last but not least. Tongue-tied again today, y'all. But what else is new? Okay, last but not least, we have Astral Amethyst Moon. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now this is like a purple to a blue shift. This is party time. This palette has definitely came out at the absolute most perfect time of year, right in time for the holidays, right in time for festivities. But I'll be wearing this palette year round. I have no shame. Alright, so I'm just gonna clean up. Now here we have the Intensifies Artistry Wand. This is a wand. This is the perfect name because this is magic, okay? Abracadabra.
Abracadabra, bibbidi bobbidi boo.
That's what Mother Pat said. She said abracadabra. I love it. This is a very light, you don't even feel it formula. It just looks like this. Like basically like I'm just gonna rub some here across my hand. You don't need much. And I'm gonna show you what I mean with the astral shade. Beautiful 2 shades over it. Let's go. Let's go. Do you guys see that? Do you see how much more it intensifies? This is stunning. This is stunning. You can't front. You can't front. You cannot front. Okay? So, let's turn up the light just a little bit and get into this. Okay, so to start, I'm going to be using, this is an all-time fave, Fenty Beauty. Riri never miss either, okay? Riri, she is my sis in my head, okay? This right here, I've been using nonstop since it first came out. This is the Fenty Beauty eyeshadow primer. I love it. I just always put just a few dabs on each eye. I love how much of a sticky base that it gives you. So I just use my fingers. You know, aside from brushes, fingers are your best tool to do your makeup with. So let's get it on. And I just blend it in like this. I love this Fenty Beauty eyeshadow primer. So I'm going to start off with a nice tapered blending brush. Okay. And I'm going to use this shade right here. So we have a little kick up. That's okay. I don't mind kick up because that means the pigment is going to show. That's not something that's a deal breaker for me at all. So I'm just going to put this in my tree. Oh, look at that, guys. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. Alright. Then I'm going to do my other eye. This is going to be a very easy look that literally anyone can do. The beauty of Pat McGrath is that her shadows are just so blendable that it's very easy. You're not going to have to like take up, you know, too much effort. You don't have to like drive yourself crazy with it. Okay? Don't put any pressure on yourself. Makeup has no rules. No rules, no gender. Just do whatever makes you feel good. Okay? Alright. Almost broke something. I'm going to use this shade right here. Let's deepen her up. First, I'm going to staple it in to control it. I'm just using a like very wide sort of brush. And I like to start off light because I have more control. And then after I staple it in, I just bring it on through. See, her shadows are just so rich that you don't even need much, I promise. With my first brush, and I just want to apply a little bit more of that shade that I placed in my crease. I think I'm feeling the gold, guys. I'm literally just sitting here freestyling with you guys, and I'm just going to use the gold, and I'm going to layer another actual shade on top of it because it's beyond beautiful and really can't go wrong. You know, the sun has set, so we're gonna do something sexy. Put a little bit of that beautiful. Do you guys see that pigment? Oh my god, stunning. Put a little bit, just a hair of that beautiful vibrant. Whoa. When I really want to get in there, you see what I'm doing? I like to lift my eyebrow just so I can really get in there. Back into my wide brush and go back over and just continue to deepen up this outer part here. Right up in there. It's the fun part. Here's the fun part. Now I'm going to demonstrate what this wand does on the eyes. So I'm just going to has a little glitter from the last time I used it. That's okay, because I'm going to be putting more glitter. I absolutely, really have been loving this palette. That's it. This feels like nothing. Absolutely nothing is on the eye. It doesn't necessarily feel tacky, but it does kind of have like a bit of like a cool feeling for me when I first put it on, but after that it's gone. Here's why I get messy. I like to use my fingers, but don't worry because I'm gonna go back with the brush and make it perfect. I just want to get the color on, so I'm only putting it in the center, just like that. You don't need to go like berserk about it because, you know, you're gonna be layering it. You don't need to go crazy because you're gonna be layering it, so it doesn't even matter, like seriously. Alright, and then I like to use my other hand. Again, I'm putting it right in the middle, carefully, because does anybody else know my pain? Because I like having long ass nails. And because I like my long ass nails, this can get tricky. See how I got a little bit up there? Don't worry, we're gonna just go in and clean that up with a brush that is also gonna disappear with this Astral Amethyst Moon, I believe. We're just gonna put that right there, right on top. Yep. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You see that? You see how they just blend into each other? But it gives you like this just dynamic, glittery look. I love it. I think this is gonna be one of my most used shades. I can probably, knowing myself, I'm gonna hit pan on this one, which is fine because Mother Pad, take all my money. I'll just throw it at you. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye. I like to use tapping motion with this. See how beautiful and intense that is on the eye. Then now I'm feeling like I should just to show you guys, I'm going to use my pinky and put Astral Venusian Orchid right up in here. Oh my goodness, how beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Right up in there, using my pinky finger because it's like the smallest. But again, don't worry, we're gonna clean this up. That wand, as you guys can see, is stunning. It's absolutely stunning. I'm gonna use Astral Venusian Orchid again, and I've already put the wand. I'm just gonna place that. You see that? And then blend her on up. Absolutely beautiful. This is like so fun, you know, like this is a fun look. Alright guys, so I am back and I cleaned up my face. Now my hair is back and we're gonna get into my base routine. For anybody that might have any discoloration, me personally, I have this little bugger right here. It's a chemical burn. I went a little crazy. I was home experiencing with skincare and I might have OD'd just a little bit. So I'm into the new NARS Color Corrector. Absolutely beautiful, radiant, creamy color corrector. I love this. This is the deepest shade. And I just want to put some pigment back into my areas. And I also want to cancel out, you know, my little situation here. I don't have too much discoloration, but I just put just a dot, just like that, okay? And you just need hair. cover up, you know, the places things might show some discoloration, because, you know, we don't need them problems in here. Like, you know, this hyperpigmentation be coming for us, and we didn't send for them. So, because of that, we're going to take care of her, alright? Now, I'm also using color corrector because today I won't be using I just put little tiny dots because I'm telling you guys, this stuff really shows out. Like, she be showing off, okay? So I just put in the dots where I want to put some, you know, disguise, rather, where I like to disguise where I don't want people to see it. Alright guys, so I just put a little bit of color corrector, and I just like to cover the areas that I really don't want to get noticed, because today I'm going to be putting on a light base. You know, I don't want to have on a full beat unless it's date night. Alright, so I am just blending. You see how much, like, it spreads out? It spreads out so much. So that's what I mean by, like, when y'all really only need a dot. People be thinking I'm, like, being dramatic or exaggerating, but it's really, like, you do not need that much. Now, because sis over here is very creamy, I'm going to show you my next trick. We are blended in. I know I might look a little crazy, but don't worry. You got to trust the process, because I'm going to be doing very light, medium coverage today for you guys. So don't worry. I got you. Alright, make sure I'm blended to my liking. Now, next what I do after I've used the color corrector, you already know, Laura Mercier translucent powder, tried and true. She is one of the setting powder goats. Alright, so I'm just going to take a little bit of her translucent powder, and I'm going to put it onto my sponge. Okay, I put about this much, guys. That's all you need. I promise you do not need that much. So I just put a bit this much, alright, at a time. Now we are going to set this color corrector, okay? Really make sure you press it into the skin as much as possible, okay? Because if you skip this step, your color corrector will mix in with your foundation, and we don't want that, okay? We are real women and gentlemen as well, and you know, nobody is perfect, literally nobody. And so because nobody is perfect, you know, I'm not ashamed to come on here and really show you guys what I be up to. So right now I'm just setting. This is pretty boring. I'm just pressing it all into the skin. Okay. Depositing this Laura Mercier translucent powder. See that? Orange. Blends right in like a dream. Like, it's the reason why she's the GOAT. Okay? It is a reason, because sis do not come to play. I get scarring because, like I had told you guys in my Ipsy unboxing, my last one, you know, I have acne prone skin. So I'm really into skincare, and I try to get it as good as possible. But, you know, I'm human. I break out. Alright, so I'm back now. Everything is all done. 3 hours later. So now I've set all of the areas that I want to cover hyperpigmentation or any discoloration. So now I'm going to take my Fenty Beauty Concealer in the shade 70. Now I'm placing it everywhere that you want to conceal. I really love doing this because instead of like covering up everything with like a ton of concealer, you actually can like save product here. And I'm telling you, this NARS Color Corrector, like, she don't play. So now I'm just going to take, I've already dampened my beauty blender, and I am just now going to blend it. Alrighty, we are blending. Oh, missed the spot. I'll be back. Alright, so I told you this is going to be a light day. This is why we color corrected, added a little bit of concealer where we want to. I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Eaze Drop Blurring Skin Tint in the shade 17. This is like my perfect shade. She's gorgeous. I just love how effortless this is, how light it feels. Although this is a skin tint, this really covers. At least for me, I like a good medium coverage anyway. So what I do is, I just do it by one side of my face. You know, let's keep the mess. You know, I'm going to be using my IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Flat Top Buffing Foundation Brush. And I'm literally going to add it all in at first. Some beautiful. See that? Like, this skin tint is like low-key, high-key. Like, this is, I don't even think it should be skin tint. I don't know what to call it because she covers just enough, right? In the most natural way. But I also really love the original Fenty Beauty foundation. I love the original Pro Filter Soft Matte foundation. Also been using it for years. When it comes to complexion, Riri, she gets it right the first time. Don't you guys love that for us? Alright, so I just put a little bit of the Eaze Drop Skin Tint. You see this is a very light coverage, but you can build it up. Next, we are going to be putting concealer. Put it right there. Right, this is there. And also there. Here. I don't know why I like making those noises. So again, I'm using the Fenty Beauty Concealer in 370. Okay, I just put it there, a little there, a couple of dots there. I like my makeup to have like a very like natural kind of blush to it. Then I'm going to go in with the Fenty Beauty Concealer in 330 just to really brighten me up some. Just a little bit. You don't need that much. I like to mix my concealers when I get to this step. Alright, and we are blending in again. With a nice beauty blender. Okay, right down the center. And a little illumination. I don't know what's the word. Down the center of my face. But this is what I like. I don't contour at all. I don't think anything is wrong with it. Sometimes I do, but it really depends on the concealer brush. I'm just going to this is when I said earlier, like, don't even trip, because if you make a little bit of a mess with your eyeshadow, because we're blending it in anyway, we're going to get rid of that. We're going to clean all of that up. I really love to use this Fenty Beauty concealer brush. Like, it's so dense that it's going to make sure you get the most coverage. These are the areas that I like to be covered the most. So I get my coverage down pat, I let it dry just a little bit. Okay. Put it on up, let's lift the eye. Now I go back in with a beauty blender and make sure everything is seamless. We're not going to get any streaks. See how nice and bright I am? I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay. I'm trying so hard not to do the, you know how we do our makeup face, that's the makeup face when you're getting under the eyes. It's like a natural reaction, honestly. Just be like, oh my. I don't know why we feel like that helps us. I don't know. You really think it makes it different. But I mean, if it makes you feel better, child, go ahead. Okay, so now that I've blended in all of my concealer, now we're going back into powder. Remember, this routine is if you do live in a hot climate. If you're in the West Coast, you know, everybody out here west, especially me in West Texas, we hot. It is still very much summer-like weather. We know that it's fall, but it doesn't feel like fall here. So this is just a light thing. When I'll do another heavy look for you guys. Would y'all like that? Now, okay, so now to set my under eyes, I'm going to be using, wowzers, you see my ring light. Okay, this is the McGrath Labs Under Eye Setting Powder, Sublime Perfection Blurring Under Eye Powder by McGrath Labs. This is what she looks like. Okay, I got the shade in medium. Also gives you a nice set, brightens you up just a little bit. Using this sort of tapered brush to really get underneath there. Okay, we are just setting. I highly recommend this under eye setting powder. I think that it's just stunning. It's so fine. It really blurs any fine lines that you have, especially like on mature skin. Just set it very lightly. You don't gotta go crazy. You really don't need that much, guys. Like I'm telling you, less is more. Just make sure that you set it, you know? This is for all us natural. I really don't bake. I used to bake a few years ago, and I just be looking dry and like crusty as fuck. Crusty as hell. And then I like using this setting powder everywhere that I highlight, honestly, because I've seen girls use this powder all over the face. It really is that beautiful. It's another tried and true Fenty Beauty Sunstalker bronzer in the shade Caramel Cutie. I be trying to tell my friends I'm caramel, and they be like, sis, no you're not. And I'm just like, yes I am. My friends are haters. Everybody that like know me in real life, they know that like I don't play. I'm this Fenty Beauty with everything, but especially complexion, they really always nail it. Always. So I just like to put bronzer just a little bit there. I want to just warm up my face while keeping it very natural for you guys. Okay, we're just warming up my little cheekies just a little bit. Again, this is a very light routine. This is a very light routine. Alright, make sure you get underneath that jaw. Do not forget to blend under that jaw because we don't want you out here looking like you're wearing a mask on your face. We don't need any borders. When I was younger, yo, like when I first got into makeup, I would have like this line and it was never blended into my hairline. It was horrible. Horrible. And ain't nobody tell me. I don't know what happened. Alrighty, so now you can either use a loose setting powder for all over the face. I typically don't. I don't really think that it's a necessity per se to do so, but again, to each his own. I just like to use this Fenty Beauty powder foundation and just set my whole face really quickly. She also will give you a little more coverage, a light, beautiful veil of coverage. I absolutely love this brush. Okay. And we're just getting it done. Alrighty, so now that the base is on, I have 3 of Pat McGrath's beautiful blushes. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with these. So let's get into it. Here I have the gorgeous, vibrant coral shade. This is Electric Blue. Do you guys see this? Okay, Mother Pat did not come to play, guys. There you go. Yes. Beautiful. Have Electric Bloom. Next is Cherish. I love this. This is just such a pretty, soft. It's described as a neutral pink. Very beautiful, soft during the day, but packs the punch still for us brown girls. And we have Love Struck. This is one of my favorites. It's a beautiful berry. So all 3 of these that I have so far, these are all her demi matte. So they are matte, but they don't make your skin look dry. They're still luminous and beautiful and soft. So what I want to do with this eye look, we're going to go with Love Struck. I wore this shade on my wedding day. We got married in June and my mom helped me get ready. And it was just like every girl wants her mom there helping her on her big day. You know, we had to postpone our huge wedding because of COVID. Whatever. So we decided to just do something small, and my mom was like really insistent upon coming, and honestly I'm really happy that she came. I missed her. I hadn't seen her because she lives in another city through the pandemic to, you know, be here and help me get ready. What more could a girl ask for, you know? So just gonna, I like putting my blush up here, way up here to lift me, and then I like putting the rest on the apple. Yeah, look at that. Ah, Pat is not here for play. So I'm just putting it on a little heavier than I normally would, guys, because I want you guys to be able to see the color, like the pigment is beautiful. And don't be afraid if you think like, oh, I put up too much, because you can just grab your foundation brush or a beauty blender with whatever leftover foundation and clean it up. Okay, you can tone it down. On this cheek, so I'm just going to dab it off with already whatever skin tint or foundation, remember, whatever that you have used for complexion on your face. Just go ahead and feel free to dab a little bit off. You can always set everything with my Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Matte. I'm telling y'all, hot weather, if you're a performer like myself, my little sister, stage lights are really hot. So you want matte and you want her to be here and you want to be able to trust her. And this does the trick. So make sure you shake up this formula extremely well because it has powder in it. And sometimes you can end up with just, a few light splotches. So now I'm just like that to melt all my powders in. And then I like to go in and with my beauty blender and dab it and press it into the skin. Okay. Press it in. Instead of letting it air dry. I mean, letting it air dry is cool and all of that, but I want to press her in. Okay, so next, now that everything is on, I'm going to be using two mascaras I love to layer. So this is the Fenty Beauty Full Frontal Mascara. I love this one. This is genius. So I already have curly lashes. However, this flat side, it really curls the lash, really lengthens it even more. My lashes are pretty long, but they're just curly. So I start off, I like to do this, and then I just flip it on over. I like packing it on very, very softly. I remember when this mascara first came out last year, I was obsessed because this mascara has mixed reviews. Some people really love it. Other people are like, what the fuck? I don't really think that this is the product that's going to give you just that home wow factor, but I love what it does since it's come out, because it just gives you a very natural lash. So now I'm going to be using the Too Faced Damn Girl, because this is my other favorite. Now this is the ball. This is where you really pump up all the ball. Now I got this in an Ipsy forever ago. I only use this mascara by Beauty For Real, and it's just a regular mascara. You can order it on their website. I don't really know where to find this brand, so I get on the website. This is a very tiny one, but this one, I don't know why they call this mascara, because whose upper lashes is this dude's? But I love using it for my lower lashes. So here comes the face. So now we're on to highlights. I use the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Freestyle Highlighter in Afternoon Snack Mo Honey. This is beautiful. I love this. Absolutely love it. So I like to take a small brush when I am just going for a subtle glow on my nose, because if I use a bigger brush, it's going to, you know, possibly make a mess. Again, y'all, I promise you, I'm so clumsy sometimes. So for my nose, boop, boop. So I'm using the more your side on the nose, just on the nose. You can also take a little bit, put it right in your brow bone, just if you want that extra pop. Okay, and then with the highlighter brush, I like to do just a little bit right here for some glow. I like mixing both of them when I go on the cheek. I just keep, oh yeah, that's gorgeous. So I just like to keep it in this area. I don't bring it down any lower. That's just for me. I don't think that highlighter should be all the way down here. I don't really think that serves anybody, to be honest. Okay guys, we're almost done. I can put my little curl bouncies back in the front. Yes, alright, we're almost done, guys. Okay, so for this look, with this eye, I just want to keep it nice and simple. So I got the new Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Heat in Fussy. Now, this is a lip plumper. Fussy is my all-time favorite regular original gloss bomb shade. So when I saw it with no shimmer and a plumper, I was on it. So I'm gonna be lining my lips with the Urban Decay lip liner. It's a 24/7 glide on lip pencil in the shade Uptight. I think this is the perfect liner. It's pink, but has a bit of a brown undertone. To me, if you're a medium complexion, you should get this liner. I love it. The Urban Decay lip liners are literally my favorite. I swear by these because they're so creamy. Not saying other lip liners aren't creamy, because there's plenty. Natasha Denona, definitely Charlotte Tilbury. Like, those are amazing. But these, the way it glides is just different. It is extremely malleable, and I love that. Okay, now time for the gloss bomb, and I'm just gonna put it in the center. Okay guys, so thank you if you are still here. Thank you for hanging out with me. You know, we're done. We're complete. She's beat, honey. She's beat. She's ready for the town. You know, I'm in my Blackest King tee. Shout out to Beyonce. Hello. And you know, thank you guys so much for being here. When it comes to the McGrath Dream palette, it is absolutely stunning. I think they all blend beautifully. I've had time to play with it. Don't worry guys, I'll be back to do a ton of more looks with that palette. Also, got that new holiday palette. Gotta get that. Oh my god, isn't it beautiful? The one last year, gorgeous. But like this one, I cannot wait to get my hands on it. I can't wait. So, thank you guys for stopping by. If you're still here, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like. Feel free to comment if you guys have any tips about anything for me. I love discussing makeup with you guys. This is like so much fun for me. This is my very first tutorial. I was nervous, but I hope that I did good. And that's all. I'm Mrs. Caldwell, but you could just call me Bunny. And thank you guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. Bye-bye.